So, hi, my name's Kabir Sidhu. I'm a recent law graduate. I've got an LLB law degree from the University of Winchester in the UK. I was based in Shenzhen for 2 months, and this program was through my university. So I'm based in a law firm in Shenzhen. So the basic they do a lot of consultancy, litigation, and drafting contracts for clients, and provide legal services for varied sectors in the legal sector. So I was given three main tasks to complete over the course of my internship. So the first task was to help the colleagues with their English. Often at lunch times and very informal times, I would talk to them about England, and that sort of the colleagues wanted to come out of their shell a bit more. So that was a very small task, but to help them with their English. My second task was to teach the Chinese colleagues about English contract law. So I did maybe an hour every morning, teaching them English contract law, and I think it was good because we often discussed the differences between English and Chinese law, and that was very interesting. And then my final task was I had to create a company charter, which my supervisor basically had the idea of creating a global link between law firms from different countries. So I had to draft a document which sort of displayed that idea, um, and I had to make sure all the terms and conditions were clear, and those were the three main tasks. A lot of the times I helped with translations. I also I edited the company leaflets and booklets, and often if my colleagues had to draft contracts in English, I'd translate the Chinese to English and edit the contracts. And I felt these were quite good tasks because I had a lot of responsibility because they were going to clients, and the company leaflets would be used to attract clients. So I felt there was a lot of responsibility, but I cherished that, and I felt I stepped up, and those were the main tasks, really. I've really enjoyed my relationship with the colleagues and my supervisor. I was very apprehensive before I came. I wasn't sure how it would be. My colleagues and my supervisor were very welcoming, very kind. It felt like a big family in the end. They were very helpful, and if I needed any help, I was never afraid to ask them because they would always go out of their way to help me. And I've really enjoyed it because I think sometimes if you have quite a stiff working relationship, sometimes you won't enjoy the workplace environment. But I've really enjoyed it because of the working relationships, and it was I felt really comfortable, and I've really enjoyed it. I think the main thing was the relationships I've made with other people on the internship. So I think I've made a lot of friendships that you know I've made friends with a lot of people from so many other different countries, and I think meeting new people was something I've really enjoyed, and the friendships I've made I think were really beneficial and actually enhanced the whole experience because when you work, you're enjoying that side of things, but you're able to make friendships and enjoy that leisure time. So I think that's really enhanced the internship program. The thing I enjoyed most about Shenzhen is it's a very easygoing city. It's some people might find it overwhelming going to a new, being in a new place, but often I found if people see you in distress or you worry, if people see that you need help, they'll go out of their way to help you. And that's one thing I've really appreciated is I thought the language barrier would be a real issue, but a lot of people would go out their way to help us, and the city, it's a booming city, and there's a lot happening, and it's a very exciting city, and you never get bored of it. Yeah, the craziest thing has to be the driving, the roads in China. I've been to India. I thought the roads were crazy there. They're similar here. You sort of your life flashes in front of your eyes a couple of times. But I think that yeah, that was a very scary thing at times. But the drivers are very good here. But there'll be 2 lanes, but for some reason they'll see 4 lanes. So that's the craziest thing. So I've prayed a lot on this trip when I've been in the cars. So I think in back in the UK, sometimes you hear a lot of news about China. It's very negative. I think if you my main advice is come to China with an open mind, because it is so different to England. But if you come with a very negative mind, you're not going to have a good time. You should just it's there's a lot happening, but you just need to dive right in and really, it's just don't come with an open mind, and I think you'll enjoy it more. Also, if you have a chance, learn a bit of Mandarin before, because there isn't. It's not a huge language barrier, but it will certainly help if you have some phrases or words that you can use before. But yeah, if you can learn a bit of Mandarin, that will help.